So for decades, scientists have been trying to find the unified formula for the micro-universe and for the quantum world. And similarly, many YouTubers who look for success have also been trying to find a unified formula to get viewers hooked. And so today I'm going to be looking more into the formula to hook viewers. So firstly, what you should do is you should do the payoff. And so you should basically pay off what you promised in the title and thumbnail, and you can like reach the expectations within the first few seconds. And so for example, if you had a video titled how to quickly pump up a car tire, maybe in for emergency situations on the motorway, people would immediately click off if you started talking about another point. And so you should like try to pay off like the expectation that you set at the start, so that people can see that the video will give them value and that the video will be helpful to them. And well, you don't actually have to fulfill the whole thing. You can just fulfill up to 70%, because as long as you are able to meet most of the expectations, it's not clickbait, and the viewers will still be able to take something away of value. And similarly, if you viewers will also find the video interesting if you talk mostly about the topic promised in the video. However, if you slightly go off topic but still provide value, it will also be fine, as the viewers will still take something away from the video. You should also look into the problem that the viewers are trying to solve, and you should outline the problem at the start, and so that the viewer knows that what they're trying to achieve is lined up with what the video is going to give them. And so for example, going back to the example of how to pump up a car tire on the motorway, it immediately sets the problem as not knowing how to pump it up. And so you should clarify that, and then they'll know that the video is going to talk about how to pump it up, and it's going to talk about how to pump it up, and they would teach you how to do it. And you should emphasize it either through addressing the problem directly or just going straight to the benefits, because that is what the viewer is truly looking for in the video. And then you should give the solution, and sometimes you should say it without completely giving it away. I think it should depend on the topic that the video is about. So for example, if you're trying to pump up a car tire, then it might be in an emergency situation, and so I think you should give it away quite quickly in a video like that. However, if you're doing a video about how to not procrastinate, then they have time to spare, and I think you should spread it out throughout the video, so that the viewer will keep their attention, and they'll be more interested to watch the video. And otherwise, if you give away all the points at the very beginning, then the viewer will have not much reason to stay for the rest of it. And then once you give your solution, it's good to give proof for it, and it will give them more reason to listen to you. And ways you can do this are through maybe direct experience or research, or like borrowed credibility. And it's good to do this because it will just make the viewers like believe what you're saying more, and it can also provide a different perspective. And so for example, if you're making a video about why screen time is bad for children's health, you can borrow research from maybe BBC, and it will just give more reason for the viewer to believe you, and it will also just make your points more impactful. And then finally, you can also give the viewer a little nudge at the end, and maybe you can give away something for free, maybe like an item, or maybe just more information, and they'll just be more motivated to stay on your channel and watch future videos. So, and an example of a YouTuber who does this really well is Mr. Beast, because he always gives out donations and gives out money in his videos, which gives the viewers like a reason to stay and a reason to be subscribed to him and watch his videos. And yeah, so overall, there are a lot of ways to hook viewers. So you can just like so mainly you have to find the main problem that the viewers need, and then give solution and a proof, and then maybe a little nudge at the end. And so I believe that scientists will eventually find a formula for the formula. However, for YouTube, I think that sometimes a good formula is good to have. However, it might not work for everything, and different topics might have different things that are required for them and for different audiences. Thank you for listening.